Welcome back to everyone. If you're new at the channel, consider subscribing. Really appreciate it. Does help. Like it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever. Interaction, it's all good. We've got a new light to look at today. I had a previous Godox light. Should be a link up here somewhere to it that I did a review of, and I thought it was bloody fantastic. My only one little criticism about it was the noise was there, but actually didn't pick up on set. We've got it on now, actually, to be fair. But then we needed another light for set. So when I was looking around for them, I wanted a bit more powerful because we wanted to put some extra volume into the set that we were doing. We wanted a few of them. So we had a look and I found a different model of Godox. And you know what? Spoiler alert, it's brilliant. So, let's get this light. Oh, God. Right. So, hi, how you doing? Softbox. This is exactly the same as the one we had last time. We'll come back to that in a bit. No difference, we just had another one of that. It just fits neatly into the kit. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, let's have a little butchers into this bag then. Let's put this down here. I'll bring the stuff out that we've got. Really impressed with the bag. Nice carry case, perfect. Have a little reflector. Nothing special about that. It's bones fit, fine. We've got the main light itself. A little protective cover on there. You can see on that one there. Nice little protective cover. Keeps it nice and sweet. External power pack. How fantastic is that? Actually, that's the power pack. That's the control unit. Should have got that right, shouldn't I? They very kindly gave us some gels, and we've got some Velcro bits and pieces for hooking this sort of stuff everywhere. So, what's so good about this light? Well, let's put this up to this monitor here. You can see on here we've got a DIN connector for the light, because that's going straight into the power pack, which is fantastic. And that's it. I cannot hear anything out of this light. I've got to be honest. That then goes into the control unit on here. Let's put that there where you can see it. The control unit, we've got the dial on the front, we've got on off. We've got the channel for the remote, because we get a little remote just like we did with the last one. So we've got a little remote there as well. So we've got that nice little remote, works brilliantly. We've got on the back a mount for a V-flat battery. V-flat? V-mount battery. Anyway, got V-flats on the brain. We're using them all week. We've got the output into the power pack, which is great. If you're using that all day in the studio, perfect. And we did use it all day in the studio, and we had no noise whatsoever coming out of that thing. It was on all day. 120 watt, I believe that one is, or 150. Let's have a look. It's the VL150. So I'm going to set this up in a minute so you can see what it's like. Yeah, I can't believe. I mean, it was twice as expensive as the last light that I had. Probably a little bit more, actually. Yeah, it probably was a little bit more. But the difference is amazing. So we'll do a little test in a bit. We'll put the two lights next to each other so you can see the brightness and the weight. But just remember, the old one is 60 watt, but served the purpose, works really well, works fantastic here. It's just not suitable for every occasion. I was going to say location. Not suitable for that either. The other thing about this, obviously, we've got the little cable, pops out the top there, so that we can just hang it straight onto the light stand, which is fantastic. It's got a couple of receivers there as well. This apparently does connect to your mobile phone. You can get an app and you can connect it, and it's supposed to be fantastic. I don't do that. So this is the battery. There we go. Nice little V-mount into there. Battery indicator, 2 left. So USB at the side. D-tap power connector. Now, if this is the first time of you buying a V-mount battery, don't forget to buy a charger. They're about 20 quid, something like that. Battery, this was about 90 quid. There are more powerful ones out there and different ones, and they range to probably a couple hundred quid. Depends what you're after. This was good enough for us. It lasts for when we go out and do interviews and things like that. We can take the light, slides on, and we've got power there, which is spot on. Obviously you don't need it if you're just using it in a studio environment. Don't bother with it, it's not needed. But actually the portability of this and the bag and everything else makes really good sense if that's what you're going to do it. So let's go and have a look now and just compare these and see how they set up, and yeah. Okay, so now we're going to build this Godox light. So let's see. So we do have a protective cover on the front. It does come with a little cloth to clean it because you should never touch that front bit on the LED. Should never. Never say never. This light, once built, just packs away. It's a little bit awkward. It's like the softbox. It's a little bit awkward to build, but it's not rocket science. You should be able to manage it. Now I am going to put the grid on this, just because I've got the grid on the other one. And then I'll take the grid off afterwards as well, so you can see the light that it produces. There we go, that's that bit built. Put that round to there. Now I'm going to run this off the battery because I can. Save some equipment into there. Let's just extend that up. Let's drop that one onto there. That's the beauty of that cable, just being able to drop that onto there. It does make life very easy. And there we go, good to go. How quick and easy was that to set up? Drop that all the way down. Now this does go down in increments, but not as much as the other. The other is 1 for 1. This sort of goes down in 25% is the lowest it will go. So that's 25%. I'm going to take that all the way up to 100. Not bad, quite a nice little look onto that. Yeah, quite nice, quite like that. Looks good. Let's try it with the other light. So that's at 25, they're both the same sort of distance away. And we're going to take that all the way up to, still going 100, there we go. That's quite a difference. Do you not think? So now let's take this off and see, take the grid off, how much that floods the studio. And that's a lot of light. Let's compare that to the other one then. And that's on 100 as well. Not bad, but not quite as good. Which is what you'd expect, the difference between the 60 and the 150. There you go. Hope you like that little look at what they do. Just nice portable lights. So if you're considering one, it's a definite thumbs up to me. Hope you like that little look at this VL150 Godox light. It is superb. Can't fault it. Price is fantastic. The quality is just superb of that light that comes out there. Yes, it would be nice to have colour temp ones or RGB lights. It's not what I'm after. I'm after a nice light when I go out that's consistent, and it's just, you get what you pay for. If I want to spend £1,000, I can have all that. I don't. That cost me 360, something like that. Links below to all this stuff that's on here. The V batteries and everything else as well. So go and check it out for yourself. If you're considering it, don't hesitate. I've got to be honest, if I'd have known the difference between that and the cheaper one, when I bought the cheaper one, I wouldn't have bought the cheaper one. I'd have bought this. without question. Absolute without question. I'd have saved up a little bit extra and bought this. This is worth it. Although the other does serve a purpose, it's nice that we got it. It's not the be all and end all. Hope that helps. Hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe for any future things that we release. It'd be quite nice. Look forward to seeing you soon.